Hi, Lynn. I'm doing great. I am on my way to church. Yes, it is going on 1 o'clock. But I said to myself that I was going to go to someone's church service today. I missed the. It's a brand new church. I've never been here before, but it's in Snellville. Dang, I wonder if I should have went the other way. Well, it's in Snellville, and it's called the Stone Church. So I'm visiting, and they have like 3, 4 services. So this is the last service, which is at 1 o'clock, and I'm already gonna be there late. I got 6 minutes to get there. But anyways, I'm doing well. It's been a while since I've been on live stream, so let me tell you what I've been doing. Um, as some of you may know, I've been working with this company called Live Ops, and Live Ops is a company where contractor or your own business. It's just like, um, what's the other dang company? It's just like some, I can't think of it. Dang it. It's just like this other one company. Um, what is the name of it? You see it all the time. Well, maybe you really haven't. But anyway, so I've been working with Live Ops from home, taking calls for TurboTax. And this is my beginning of my third week this week. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been pretty much working like 8, 9 hours a day doing live ops from 8 o'clock in the morning till about 6 o'clock. Then I start again from in the evenings until about midnight. And so I haven't done much Grubhub and Uber Eats like I used to, but I do work on Uber Eats on some days and Grubhub 1 or 2 days. But anyway, so as some of y'all may know, that we got the infamous email about having 4,000 subscribers, not 4,000, 4,000 views or 40,000 views or whatever it is, probably 4,000 views and 1,000 subscribers. So I'm one of those people that do not have the qualifications to monetize my channel. Now, I've been on YouTube way before 2 years ago when I did the gig economy. I actually joined YouTube probably about 5 years ago. And my initial channel, which was not really any activity on the channel, was of my weight loss journey. Now, I didn't make a whole lot of videos back then, and I didn't even know anything about monetizing videos and making money on YouTube. I don't even know how I came across YouTube, to be honest, and from the get-go. I don't know if it was something I saw on an ad or whatever it was, but I knew it was basically I came across some ad and started looking at YouTube channels of people weight loss journeys that I had followed for quite a long time, and also it was some web series. So I really became hooked on YouTube by watching the web series, and that's how I came about introduction. That's how I came about, or that's how I came across YouTube. Someone posted it, probably Facebook, about a web series, or um, someone was on some other social media stream. I remember it was Block Post. It was like you could do a podcast, but it was on your phone. And I think that's how I probably came across it. Somehow or another, I came across YouTube. And so when I got this email, just like most people got it, they had basically were like, well, I need, and some of them were real hard about trying to get these number of subscribers each day, every day. They've been making videos like 4 or 5 videos a day just to try to bring up their subscribers and content watch so they could continue to make YouTube videos and make money. The ultimate goal was really to make money. Now, I've watched a couple of y'all videos and I said to myself, you know what? It's good that we're on in here to make some money, but my purpose or my goal was never to monetize and make money from, at least not from YouTube. Now, yeah, it became a big shock when I started really learning about YouTube, and when I started hearing people about making money on YouTube, and I started clicking around and started saying, hey, what is this? You know, what's this $3, $5, $12 sitting here? So I said, okay, so you do make money on YouTube, but you have to reach $100 threshold. Now, let me tell you, my first $118 or $126 check, I didn't get that check until last year in the summer. But I did not get on. I was on YouTube probably 3-4 years ago, prior to that. So it took me a few years just to get that $100 threshold. Now, how did I get that threshold amount to even get paid? Was when I started doing the gig economy jobs, Uber, Lyft, and all these other companies. So when I started looking at coming across people's videos that was doing YouTube and not YouTube, they were doing Uber Eats and Grubhub and all these apps, and I started hearing about all these different companies. It was like a way that it introduced me to y'all. So I have about 400 and what is it? 50, maybe 15. I don't know. I have about a little bit over 400 subscribers, and one thing that I've gained from being on YouTube, it was not to make money. It was not to grow this huge, large audience and make content videos, because my videos are straight up, unedited, raw, is real, It's not scripted. I don't have no fancy cameras and microphones and everything else. So, although I don't have 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, and everything else, I'm quite sure that if I had maybe have a more professional camera setting or have catchy thumbnails saying, ooh, you could make, $1,000 a week doing Uber Eats or Uber, I probably would have been getting subscribers left and right, because human nature is people want to know how they're going to make money in this gig economy. How and what is it that you do to be successful doing these gigs. But my intentions when I started really doing all these videos about my life and my adventures, you could say, it was really more so like a blog diary. And then when I started meeting people on a regular basis that follows me every day, which I appreciate, and Shelly Shell, DeJour, Ed, who else? Seattle. I'm driving, that's why I really can't concentrate at the same time. You know who y'all are. I'm going to make a special shout out to the special people who've been following me. And those are true subscribers. People who don't even have YouTube channels. Most of the people, when I look down the list of who are my subscribers, it's not the big subscribers who's on YouTube that make up bulk of my subscribers. These are non-YouTubers who don't make videos. They simply have an account with YouTube, and they just watch people's videos, but they don't have one video made. I really have to say that. Now, there's some who have channels that I subscribe to, and I do expect to be, reciprocated. I subscribe to you, and you are a person who make content videos, then I will subscribe to you. But then there's some people I look on the list, I say, wait a minute, I subscribe to them. I support their channel. I may not agree with some things some people may say, and some people I just had to unsubscribe from, But ultimately, the biggest gain that I gained was not that simple $200 that I get every 2-3 months at a time, but it was the friendship. It was the encouragement that I received that I really enjoyed the most. The interaction, because unlike working for a company, when I worked at the IRS for over 10 and a half years, my whole life was at IRS. Everyone who I interacted, it were coworkers. Good morning, April. So when I lost that human connection with being around people in an office setting, and driving with Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, and all these companies I've done for almost going on 2 years. YouTube was the subscribers, and I don't even like to say subscribers. I would like to say friends, because I really truly would like to meet some of y'all face to face one day. Maybe I'll go to visit Baltimore. Go back to New York and visit Eric. I meet Yvette. I talk to Yvette, because she lives here in Atlanta. I chatted a while with Du Jour. He lives in Atlanta. Toya, I don't really, we met when Uber Lady Charlotte did the meet and greet in Atlanta. I bumped into Terry Tips, one couple weeks ago. But having a YouTube channel is like a way of having virtual coworkers, friends, hopefully friends, and I would like, and there are people that I really hold true, special friendships with, I met a lot of people who I've talked to. I heard your stories of your struggle, of trying to find a job and work, and it's a whole lot of things I got from people. And these people's stories that I've heard or got, related to, it really didn't come from their YouTube channels. My intentions was not to grow a channel to make money, and that's why that's one thing, I don't put no links to any kind of referrals. When I put the link out for TurboTax 20% friends and family discount, I don't get anything from that. I don't get anything. But I shared it for people to save money, share with the knowledge that I know. When I talked about tax tips, yes, I said that, I would try to make money on the side as an avenue to reach customers through YouTube. But my uses of social media, because that's what YouTube is, social media, is really, it was not to make money. Because one, if I didn't know anything about monetizing videos and making money on YouTube, I would have done it 4 or 5 years ago. You know, I would have done it when I first started, but and even then, um, I didn't put my time and all my efforts in trying to develop a channel. You know, when I get on YouTube or live stream, you know, it's a way of me talking with others because if I was working at a traditional job per se, going to an office or working at the IRS again or wherever, I wouldn't have been, um, I wouldn't have the chance to meet a lot of people. You know, I wouldn't got to know people who I personally talk to on the phone call, talk with, see how they doing. I wouldn't have met people. I wouldn't have met some of y'all. And I hope to meet some of y'all before the end of the year. You know, I do plan on taking some trips. And I don't take a trip to visit people just to make a YouTube channel out of it. You know, I don't do that too. I don't believe in meeting people just for the sake of monetary gain. Because sometimes I feel when some people, they go hard about they needing, you know, 500, 600 more subscribers before the end of the month. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You know, that's you know, it's like I don't need to beg people. I ain't gonna say beg. But some people may take that offense. I ain't begged for nobody to come on my channel. You know, I don't need to grow a channel just because I'm trying to monetize a video, my videos to make money. You know, my intention was to share my experiences, meet people in a digital sense. You know, that's what it was. Digital. Meeting people, getting to know people. Um, Hopefully one day I will get to meet some of y'all face to face because I would want to meet and do plan a trip. No, plan a trip just to kind of meet the people behind the camera, meet people who come on the live stream, and genuinely get to know y'all. Because what you see on my video is exactly how I am. You know, that's why I don't do fancy cameras and everything else. I'm not going to be someone's YouTube star, you know? And to be honest, if you're in it for friendship, camaraderie, then modernizing and making these videos about I need to modernize and I need a certain number of subscribers to stay on to be the only thing that's changed is the fact that you don't get paid for your content, for your money, for your videos. You know? That's what it was for. So if you're a person who has intentions on saying, you know what, I just want to socialize, meet people, and then it's not going to be a big deal. It won't be a big deal. Some people I meet on the street, I'll be walking down the street in Atlanta, and now I'm supposed to go. Okay. All right, I'm at this new church, y'all. It's called 12 Stone Church. Go online and check it out. 12 Stone Church. I know there ain't nobody walking, driving on this beautiful grass that somebody just sodded to park. But this church must be big. It seems very diverse, too. It's not just all black or predominantly white. It seems very diverse. So, all right, y'all, I'm here I hope you enjoy your visit. Thank you, Lynn. I sure will. I ain't been to church in almost over a year and a half. But, that's a whole new story, y'all. But I'll be back when church service is over. Um, y'all pray for me because, I've really been going through things. And I don't want to say what I almost did on a couple of days ago. But I said, you know what? God must got me. But anyway, that's a whole new conversation. So y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all in about an hour, 2 hours or so. Let me go. Church service started at 1, and already I'm late. But hope I'll see what God will have in store, a message for me today. And for y'all have a good day. Thank you, Lynn. Talk to y'all in about a couple of hours. So let me go. Talk to y'all later.